that the projection is that unless and until there is a mechanism, whoever is an incumbent is not doing his job.
Oh.
So, because we've been working, because I've been being a standing counsel.
Please repeat.
See our affidavit.
Please
so
repeat your
as an officer, I can say that.
Please repeat your.
What I say is, because as of
By that, you don't have to answer that.
Yes.
came from my lords.
Oh,
that
sorry.
was a-
Nobody has said. Sorry, nobody has said.
Because the second.
They are completely silent on this issue. They never said that whatever the elections have been held in past so many terms, there is any kind of a aberration there. No, nobody.
Just because we are uttering the name of Sheshan every now and then, it doesn't mean that all the others have been, brushed in a black brush.
In fact,
Black
the legislature. What are the disqualifications are mentioned in Article 326?
Please, my lords.
Can't be doing it.
No.
If the legislature were to say, no, we will not do it, we will not make a law, certainly we would mandamus them. We'll say that you are defeating the constitutional right. I mean,
you give so much of right, my lords, that you can actually decide an important issue on the basis of.
what are you suggesting?
So, what I'm suggesting, my lords, that the same, my lords,
Same.
because it has to be by way of a constitutional amendment, my lords. That's
Exactly.
the point, my lords. We can't really go beyond that because the constitution very specifically says so, my lords. So I can't really go beyond that. But, my lord, it should be looked on because we have made those
They
proposals.
should make an amendment to the constitution so that the election commissioner should be put on par with it in regard to irremovability.
Absolutely, my
This
lords.
is what you want.
That is one point. Lords, as far as the, my lords,
And second, with respect to the commissioner, the secretary.
please, my lords. As far as the secretariat is concerned, my lords, now the commission works throughout the year, my lords.
So what is it that you want actually?
Because we want an independent secretariat.
Independent electorate.
Yes.
What
Even
is
the budgetary allocation.
It should be charged, budget should be expenditure should be a charged expenditure.
Absolutely.
Like the salary of the judges of the High Court,
Absolutely.
Supreme Court. So it should be. So what will that not involve the court foraying into a matter of policy, finances,
But
telling the government to make it
my lords,
consolidated?
insofar as these issues are
If
concerned,
they make it consolidated, they put say 1 lakh rupees or 2 lakh rupees.
no, my lords,
Just the
when
salary of
you
your-
have a removability clause,
How do you
which is
tell them
compared.
what amount should be put? How do we tell them what amount should be put? Well, that should be charged. Otherwise, it's meaningless.
This can always come out from some kind of committee or consultation, my lords, which can look into it, my lords.
That's a
That's a
That's a
point.
budget
We can ask them to look into it very
So that,
seriously
because-
and come out with
Because
something.
obviously, my lords, all the
Budget-
finances and economical issues have to be dealt with.
That's a budget.
The law commission has proposed that I can show that what.
That's right. That's right. Let us see.
Because, and my lords, there was not.
They have all heard your submission. The complaint which you are making to us, they all have heard.
We have also put it to
Attorney,
them. We have
attorney
also-
and solicitor both have heard, but they're not.
Because it's on record, my lords.
And attorney then
Properly,
was,
we have said so in so many words in our counter affidavit.
You're putting them to shame actually, that they're not able to.
Plus, there's nothing like that. Because what
Better we have a
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of. That's the beauty.
because that in fact also shows that, I should not say that, but as an officer of the court, I can say that the projection is,
Why shouldn't you say what you wanted to say?
because what I want, as an officer, I can say this, that the projection is that unless and until there is a mechanism, whoever is an incumbent is not doing his job.
Oh.
So, because we've been working, because I've been being a standing counsel.
Please repeat.
See our affidavit.
Please
So,
repeat your.
as an officer, I can say that.
Please repeat your.
What I say is, because as an officer, that the impression which has been given from the petitioner's side, that till the time there is a mechanism at place,
For what? For appointment?
plus for appointment,
Ah.
the present election commission or in past, they have never worked.
Very good.
No, such a submission has not been made.
Because there was a
In fact, no.
Because
You see, that's pointed out also. Such a submission, don't take it to that level. In fact, what is being suggested, and Mr. Balbir Singh has rightly said that we have conducted elections on time. We have had good people, number of voters participating. So therefore, the system that is in place is You can't say that there are aberrations there.
There were some suggestions.
No, sorry.
Hey,
There is no complaint.
Don't go
made.
by that.
That's-
You don't have to answer that
Yes.
way.
Came from my lords.
Oh,
that
sorry.
was a-
Nobody has said. Sorry, nobody has said.
Because the second
They are completely silent on this issue.
No,
They
no.
never said that whatever the elections have been held in past so many terms, there is any kind of a aberration there. No, nobody has said.
my lords,
Only with respect
No,
to
no,
the
not-
strengthening
let
of
me put
strengthening
it-
of
no,
independence.
right, but the strength of
Strengthening of
council.
independence,
Because as
that
an
is
officer,
what
I
they
can
have.
say, my lords, strengthening, my lords.
Now what
No, no.
you said is not.
Let me put it this way.
Strengthening
Just
of
because we are
independence is different.
uttering the name of Sheshan every now and then, it doesn't mean that all the others have been,
No.
brushed in a
No, in
black
fact,
brush.
in fact,
black
because I
paint.
completely bowed down when it fell from my lords. That
No,
was
don't
the
go by. Don't
from
dwell on.
where it started.
Don't trouble yourself on that.
Because the second is, my lords, insofar as, my lords, because there was a question which fell from this court, my lords, about whether a right to vote is a constitutional right or a statutory right. Because I will just give the judgment, my lords, with paragraphs right, Kuldeep Nair,
What is your stand?
UCL.
What is your stand?
Because it is a statutory right, my lords.
It's not a constitutional right. Not a constitutional right.
Only insofar as a voter right to know about credentials, etc.
What do you say about 326?
Because 326, my lords, it doesn't give a right to a voter.
Why?
Because 326, I will
Kindly read 326.
Yes, my lord.
Entitled. What is entitled?
Please read 326. I mean, you are the election commission. You should be telling us that. Yeah.
Only for qualification.
No. We just read it. Very important that you read it.
Please, my lord.
What does it say?
My lords, election to the House of People
Yeah.
and to the legislative assemblies of state be on the basis of adult suffrage.
Please read on.
The elections to the House of People and to the legislative assembly of every state shall be on the basis of adult suffrage. That is to say, every person who is a citizen of India and who is not less than of age on such date as may be fixed in that behalf by or under any law made by appropriate legislature and is not otherwise disqualified under this constitution or any law made by the appropriate legislature on the ground of non-residence, unsoundness of mind, crime or corrupt or illegal practice shall be entitled to be registered as a voter.
So these are words which are the lawyer knows. Shall be entitled, 18 years, not disqualified. Now, if you are going to say that the parliament's power, when it sits in its legislative power, is going to override the constitutional power, the constitution has contemplated giving the right. That is a fundamental thing. It was 21 years initially, lowered to 18 years.
That's right.
At the time of the constitution, that is what the debate is. That ancillary lawmaking by the legislature is contemplated for giving it actually teeth and flesh.
Yes.
Just because the disqualifications cannot be enlarged by the legislature. What are the disqualifications are mentioned in Article 326? You
Please, my lords.
can't be doing it. Now, if the legislature were to say, no, we will not do it, we will not make a law, certainly we would mandamus them. We'll say that you are defeating the constitutional right. I mean, fortunately, we don't have that position. But therefore, it may not be correct to say that Justice Chalamishra was not right. When he said there is a constitutional right, we have to, of course, how we have to modulate it, how do you state the law is a different thing.
Because
It has its
my lords,
underpinnings
I
in the
bow down, my lords,
Constitution.
but it has to be looked into from in a particular set of.
That's right. 2013 Tennessee page 1 proceeded to analyze 4 judgments. But the effect of 326, we'll have to see because this is a larger debt. We'll have to pronounce on it. All right. Now let them.